hello, and good Sunday afternoon. I am Legacy Moon, and this is True Crime and Mysteries. We are not at the Tribe House, but we're still going to have ourselves a Strawberry Sunday. I promise y'all, I was going to start the same time that Native starts, but I got tied up on the phone. So I couldn't do that with the actual Native, the person, not the entity, because he's sovereign. But anyway, let me see who's in the chat. We've got Justin's mom, Miss Nisi, is here. Muffin218, Nikki G, Mimi, Bible Lady, Jackson Tabasco, Leo Lady. Did I say Mimi? Honey, say that. Petty Patty. Life ain't over. Minding business. Tanya B here. Did I say Justin's mom? Casino Lady, Aunt Natty, Jackson Tabasco. Honey, say that. I think I said Mimi allegedly is here. Ray Della Lewis is here. Peekaboo is here. I said Aunt Nettie, Casino Lady, Petty Patty. So hello, and those of you guys who may be in the clouds, the bushes, the trees, sitting on the sun, wherever you may be. Let me see. Bible Lady says, "Are we supposed to put suns in the chat, or do we still put moons in the chat during the day? We still take moons during the day as well as the night." Bible Lady, hey Natasha Razor Glam. So here we are. We are here on Hey Golden Pearl, this good old strawberry Sunday. And I was like, what am I going to do? I was going to do one of the Sonya visits I have, but I decided not to do that. Honeybee, how you doing? Hey Coffee is brewing. Did I say hey to Ray Della Lewis? Because I think she's here. So anyway, what we are going to do is I picked out a call, throwback, and we're gonna listen to and get into how folks is trying to set Nestos up. I don't know why these people don't leave that man alone. Why they setting him up? He needs to be home in Freedom Land because it's coming soon. So anyway, that's what we gonna do. Let me see. Let me get on over here, and I don't want this one. Uh, okay, we're gonna take this one out. Okay, so here we go. Let me get ready to start this up, and we're gonna get into it. Let me share the screen. I always forget that part. Um, oh, okay. Hold on. Let me get. Well, no. Let me get this started, and then I'll get. Don't tell me YouTube is acting a fool again. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get my door. Yeah, I got him. Why you never hold her? Okay. And I'm back in YouTube. Why is YouTube spinning around like this? This happened to me last night too, y'all. I don't know why that is doing that. Let me try it again. Um, what's this? Okay. Let me try it again, y'all. It's spinning around, you know, when it's doing the here we go. Oh, well, I wasn't expecting it to start then, and it did.
This person is, at least for a while. He then goes on to say that the police set him up. They also bring up his co-defendant Erica. Sonya doesn't seem to like the fact that Erica was once rumored to be Nesto's girlfriend. Take a listen.
Queen of the South, the money maker, the player maker, all of above, my friend, Erica. Hey, Diddy.
Hello.
It's still going?
I'm at home.
Oh,
All right, so okay, what are we trying to do? Find your,
yeah.
just look at your case. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a lot of energy today. Like, getting the smoke you was doing.
Yeah, I do. I do. I'm sorry. Do you want me to, kind of like
No,
be
no,
sluggish
that's
a
good.
little?
No, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's
Okay.
good.
Hold on. Yeah, I mean, I put like eight or nine braids and Sydney's
Okay.
here. I was cracking up while I was doing her hair because she always got like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on, they put another one on you.
What?
Shit. Yeah, 'cause it was 5, then it was 6. Now I see 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
She's counting them things like Skittles, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are on a Sesame Street ride with these charges that she is counting up. Hey, Sonia's Boots, how are you doing? I will let Native know what you said. Miss Red is here. Hey, how you doing? Ray Della Lewis, I had spoke to you, but I don't know if you were like actually really here until just now. And Jay Vickers, how are you doing? Dimples Wimples, what's up?
Let me go to the jail. Hold on, let's look at the top. That one. 930, 7, 929. Hold on, 407, 402, 407, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 113 was that. 7, 7 is the, 7 is the, okay, is that shit.
It's the same thing, right?
No, hold on. Let me see. I'm looking into this one first. They gave you $50,000 bond split. What does that mean? 50,000 split. They gave you that because you ain't had a dick.
She has over 35 years of law experience. Why is she asking him what that means? She should be able to tell us what that means right off the top of her head with all of that experience she has.
Weed in there. Oh, they said no bond, no bond, no bond. One of them you got a $50,000 on sexual battery misdemeanor. They gave you 50,000. How you give you 50,000 on a misdemeanor?
There you go.
What the fuck? Okay,
Shit
so
crazy.
here's your victim. Who is she?
Who? I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. I don't know them folks. She not my victim. I don't know her.
That's the
What year?
victim.
What year is that?
This is for. They're trying to say this is for. All of this shit is.
So wait a minute. If she says the year, the victim, the name of the victim might click. If she said the year, man. Jay Vickers says, "Who? Not me. You." Mimi said she was the messenger on the scooter.
Is on that one charge, but the sodomy, the battery. It happened on 2 different occasions, right? On the 8th, and then they said it happened again on the 2/1/21. But you don't know who that?
Uh-uh.
You don't know who that is?
No.
You must got a nickname.
I don't know. I don't know that. Okay, keep going.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. You can't come near the victim, and the victim is whoever that is.
Well, we don't have to worry about him coming near the victim because he don't know them folks, and he's not getting out either. So there's that. Dimples Wimple said he has scammed so many people he can't remember. Yeah, that's true. But I'm sure he remembers who he took advantage of, who he had relations with, who did not want relations with him. Leo lady said, dang, she gonna make you know the victim, Nestor. yeah, yeah, I don't know them. She keep on saying the name like it'll click if she just keeps doing that. Yeah, I'll just keep repeating the name. Did I say hey, delicate Dell? Hey, delicate Dell.
Um, I don't know. If you don't know that legal name, it's got to be somebody you're not personal with, but that uses their street name.
Okay, hold on.
And you say
Next court date,
2019?
they say it's going to be, oh, that was today. Huh?
Okay, go ahead. I'm just see.
That's all. Go ahead.
You say I thought you said they added some shit.
No, let me go look at that. Okay, that's the special battery bullshit. That's amazing. You don't even know who that person is?
Mm.
And you didn't even know Erica's name was, all that other shit, so it's possible. Because you didn't even know her name was
Yeah, he
Keely.
did.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so that one was the 777-424-347. Maybe that's, hold on, charge. No, that's the pornography shit. Hold on.
What year did you say?
21 and 19.
That makes
But
no
on this
sense.
one, but on this
That makes no sense. No kind of sense at all. Hey, Sunflower Babe TT. Hey, Ms. R. Clark. Miss R. Clark says he knows who the victim was and what he had done to that victim. That's why he told her to keep going. Just keep going.
when they got for the pornography shit, they got the victims all them other people on here, for
Right.
pornography. That's
That's
but then
all
look, this is on this one too.
on the same thing.
On the one with the pornography, that name doesn't sound.
What do y'all think he means? I had to think about that for a minute. He said that's old. What's old? First of all, you don't know them folks, so how could you say that's old? And let's say for fun he does recognize it. He's saying that that's old. What does that mean? That's old. Does it mean it's not supposed to count because it's old? Hey, Myretta.
Familiar to you?
Mm. I gotta figure that out. So you say, so let's get them days again.
Hold on, that's crazy.
Let's get them days again now.
And see what has happened. He says, "Let's get those dates again." Okay, so what the two of them were doing was trying to lock him into some dates. So now you've done that, right? And you've come up with all these alibis for these specific dates. And Will Wooten has says, "Okay, well, no, we're gonna go from here to here." So now they've got like this blanket, and it could be any of those dates. So now they've got to go back and regroup and rethink because they don't know. Now they're at a loss with his defense. Aunt Nettie said he got so many victims, he's in confusion and can't remember their names. Hey, Say how you doing? Dimples Wimple said he's saying it's reached the statute of limitations. The statutes of limitation, I don't know if that's 5 years or 10 years. But even if that is what he's saying, that still means that he apparently did something like that to somebody at some point in time, even if it was like years and years years ago. That's the sad part. Mimi said, at Muffin 218, he's acting real ignorant. Jay Ficker said, Dimples Wimples, no, you right. When it's Nesto is statue. The statue of limitations. Candy Girl, hey, says he knows everything she's talking about. He's just acting because he knows the world is listening. Yes, because this is going worldwide. It's a worldwide story.
Hold on, let me see.
Because you said 19.
Yeah,
That makes no sense.
2000.
Yeah, that,
2019, a day before your birthday, and then 2/1/21.
yeah. None of that makes sense at all.
All right.
No,
And this person don't even have a Instagram or anything in their name. When you look the person up, nothing comes up for that person to say a face or anything.
that makes no sense.
You know what I can't understand. He keeps saying that makes no sense. What doesn't make sense? He's not saying what doesn't make sense. Does it make sense that they're saying he did this crime, or is that does it not make sense because they're given the name and he doesn't know that victim? Is that why it doesn't make sense? I just really need to know why it doesn't make sense. Leo Lady said, "Tell us, Nesto, why doesn't it make sense?" Yeah, just get it out. We want to know. Hey, I revives.
So here go images for.
So
Who is
what
this?
color what it look like?
No, that's somebody else. That ain't her. That ain't her either. That's Lillian. That's somebody. No. 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 Nope. No images for her. That's your dead. That's going to be kind of interesting. Seems how you don't know the person unless it's somebody with an alias. I mean, a nickname. Who could you possibly think of that you hung around that time that you called by their nickname for
Especially
that
that
span of time? You got to think for 2 years, like from 19 to 21. Think of somebody you know that you pissed off because the person got to be mad at you to say this shit.
right,
But
right,
that,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Who mad at you? This mad at you. This is mad, man. When people do this shit, this is mad. I'm mad at you. So bitches don't usually just, and they just a little bit. I don't know. It depends how psycho the hoe is. So yeah, she's on this one too. She's on this pornography bond thing too. So hold on. Let's go back to,
I'm gonna figure it out.
I know, right? Think about somebody who mad at you. Think about who been cussing you out on your phone, who's texting you mean shit.
Bingo.
Right, whoever been texting you mean type shit.
Bingo.
Bingo, Yahtzee, Hangman. So let's go back to that date and see who cussed me out. Who's mad at me? Let's do that. Why does it have to be think of somebody who you made mad, who you pissed off? She sounds clown. I mean, come on. You really want him to sit up and think about the number of people that he might have pissed off during that time frame? Just make it make sense. Make it make sense. Bible Lady says, as a reminder, please replay Natives live in order to continue to support his channel. Yes, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Um, we also we're working on something too. We got something we need to figure out that we might be able to do for his channel. Let's see here. Jay Vicker says B1 N23 Bango. Oh my goodness. Yes. Bango, bango, bango. Hey, how are you doing? Ken of 14, them folks. Delicate Dell said playing natives for the last 48 hours straight. Yep. Yep. That's what I do. Just got it going and just go to the next video and the next video. That's what I've been doing. Let me see. I feel like Natasha Razor Glam. Welcome, welcome. It's too complicated. Welcome. She says, hey, Legacy and Moonlighters. Native listening while I'm on my way to work. Okay. Yep. Think I got everybody.
Bingo. Bingo.
Uh-huh.
Bingo.
Now you know who that is.
Bingo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming. Yeah, that's usually what it is. It's usually somebody who's very, very, very. Okay, so that's the same. 4024. That's the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me go to the jail so I can see everything. Yeah, where the fuck that is?
Bingo.
You know,
They set that up. The mother folks set it up. I got it.
other folks. Somebody related to you?
No. I can't
Oh,
remember. No.
okay. Don't talk about it. Talk about it with
Yeah.
your attorney.
No, I'm talking about the other people. The police set that up, and I know exactly what
Oh,
they did. Yes.
really?
The police set it up, and I know exactly what they did. He's not saying, well, no, I didn't do it. The police set him up. That's who did that. I wonder if he's going to tell us how that happened. Hey, Jet Black Straight, Golden Pearl.
Yeah, they did. Yes, they did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna
The
talk
police
about it.
put that on you?
Yes,
Wow, that's crazy.
yes, yes,
No,
yes, they
nothing else
did.
is new on there. Just that sexual back. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5 things. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Sodomy. What the
Bingo.
fuck?
I got it. I got it. Bingo.
Oh,
I got it.
okay.
But wait a minute. Let me ask you another question. What? Who put it out there?
Who put?
I mean, I guess I'm supposed to say, what agency?
Oh, it don't say. It don't. But you know, Roswell been working on it, so that's who. Remember, he said that in court. Waiting on Roswell, waiting on Roswell to come up with some more stuff. And I'm like, Roswell can't come up with anything unless it happens in Roswell. You can't just be searching the world for shit. It
Bingo.
has to happen in your
Bingo.
jurisdiction.
Bingo.
So if it happened
Bingo.
in Roswell, that's or Fulton County, which means you go to Atlanta or whoever who's in.
Bango. So here again, we don't have him saying or her saying, "You're innocent. You're an innocent man. You didn't do it." You've got him saying, "Bango. It didn't happen in Roswell. Bango. They shouldn't be looking at this. This happened somewhere else. Never do you hear? I ain't did nothing." Um, Let me see. Hey, Sweet Peasy, happy Sunday to you too, as well. Delicate Dell said, "Legacy Moon, does he want us to play ads?" Um, if you I see how YouTube works is like you get a certain like if you have YouTube Premium and the ads and you don't play the ads, um, because you pay for premium, that kind of helps us out. So but if you don't have premium, then yes, go ahead and play the ads.
Fulton County, whatever police, but not just Roswell.
Bingo. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I see the whole setup now. I see the whole setup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, I know the setup. I know the setup when it came down to dumb folks who got out, because dumb folks know dumb folks, dumb folks know dumb folks. I got it now. And guess what?
Mm-hmm.
Dumb folks got dumb folks
Them
um,
folks, them folks, them folks.
information. I got it now.
Okay.
Now, you understand what I'm saying?
Them folks got them folks information. So it was them folks who set it up. Hey, let's talk about it all. Hey. Honeybee62 said, "Lord, if it ain't Mr. Magoo and Pink Panther on the case." Woo child. Yes, they are up there figuring out who did all of the things. Who set this man up? Hey, Cam Lewis. Woo, I Revived says, "I didn't know that I have YouTube Premium. If I put his video in a playlist and just play, the playlist does it count?" Yes, it does. It does. Them folks says, "That's why them folks is my favorite Nestoism." Sweet Peasy said, "Oh shit, he had an epiphany. Can't wait to hear what it is." Did I say, hey, black but not bitter?
Not really, but as long as you
Okay.
understand what's going on.
Yeah, I'm figuring it out now.
No, good. You could just tell your attorney, have your attorney have a conversation with me about it.
Man, I got it. Boy, I got it. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Them folks set me up.
They reaching.
Yeah, man.
They reaching.
Yeah. But
They
they got
definitely are reaching.
the wrong shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, all of this shit is fucking wrong.
Yeah.
They set me up. They got the wrong shit going on. So what? They should have set you up for some different shit, as you say, because they set you up for the wrong shit. Set me up for this shit over here, dummy. Hey, My Tai said they both sound clown. Yeah, Jay Vickers. Why? Yes. Why you, Nesto? And who is he? Who is he that the police want to set him up? I mean, like, really? Mm-mm.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep. Don't give a shit.
Wow.
Yep. Wrong for the police
Next court date
department.
what now? Next court date what?
Oh, no, that was just saying today's date. So, no, that ain't the next court date. Oh, but unless we go on to other stuff and look. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
Well, you know, they thriving for something.
Boy, I got this right.
Thirsty
I got it.
ass,
I got
thirsty
it.
ass
He
fucking
got it now.
city. Mm,
Bingo.
crazy. Let's
Yeah.
look at the other case that he said that your people said that he put something on here. Your attorney.
Oh, he did?
No, I'm just saying, he said he put my phone for August.
All the time
And
I
I
thought it
see
was.
nothing. All the time you thought it was them.
Yeah, but it wasn't them.
It's somebody. It's somebody. Well,
It's the
okay.
other one. The other one just came home, been home.
Mhm.
It all makes sense now.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Okay, so it's Erica now that's setting him. I'm confused. He's got me. First it was Roswell. Now it's Erica. All in the same phone call. Hey, Miss HLS. Hey, that girl, Mary Willis. Hey.
I'm good on that. I'm straight on that.
Mhm. So you was good on it regardless. This
Yeah,
is
I'm
matter
good.
who was telling the lie.
Yes.
That's all that
Yes.
was. I knew it was a lie when I read it.
Yeah.
I was just like, I wonder who's telling the lie.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on it now. I know what's going on now. Yes.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. People.
Mhm.
People. S. Social Security Administration. Just my
Oh
notice of
man.
decision. Fully favorable.
What'd you say? What'd you say? Hold on.
My
I'll make.
decision for my Social Security thing.
Okay. You remember?
How much you gonna give me?
You remember that
Look, how
time
much
I
you
had?
gonna give me? Okay,
What'd you
what?
say?
Go ahead. What now? What you say? Remember what?
Gosh, can we? Two different conversations at a time. Here we go. Aunt Nettie said, wow, you letting this hoe help you with your baptism? Jay Vickers says, so Erica set him up. She just came home, yes, but not to, but no, set up more like singing like a birdie on your co-defendant.
You remember that time I had made that? I was looking for somebody had their mom they were looking for their mom because
Yeah. I know
yeah.
that case, right? We was all down there since
Bingo.
then. Yep.
Bingo.
Mango.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That? Ooh.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
still got
yeah.
the text on my phone. Yeah, I remember all of that.
Yeah. Yes. There you go.
Wow.
Ain't that something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I'm
Stay the
good,
fuck away
man.
from people. Stay the
I'm
fuck
good.
away from people. Stay the fuck away from people.
Ain't that something? I'm good. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have nothing to worry about.
You didn't have nothing to worry about in the beginning because I told you that they can't just be, he did it. You need more to say than he did it. That's
Yeah.
the thing. And especially to say, to take 5 years to come up and say it, you know what I'm saying? And then to lie and say, oh, I was scared of him. Okay, well, let's bring up character witnesses to say how violent and crazy this person is who's never got a domestic or a violent arrest in his life. You say he a career criminal, but this man don't have now one physical assault or a misdemeanor.
35 years of legal experience, and she does not realize that a robbery with a pow pow is physical. It is considered, what is it? Not only is it just considered criminal behavior, but it's also is what gets you categorized as a violent offender because you used a pow pow while you were committing a robbery.
Assault on his record, but you state that he's a career criminal. He terrorized, beat nobody's ass, not even a domestic with a family member. So that don't make sense for you to come go all the way to that to say you scared of somebody.
Hold on. I'm gonna go deep for you.
He about to go
Look
deep, y'all.
look around that name, and you should see an alias.
So who?
An alias.
Hey, don't say that.
Yeah.
So listen, remember he don't know them folks. So why would he be looking around for an alias? Because he don't know them folks. Okay? Them folks said, why then why she goes so hard for this man she does not actually know. She thinks that she does. Leo Lady says, and this is why Woo Woo asked you for all the text messages and communications with Edith's husband. Okay, yes.
You're gonna keep going. You gotta go keep digging. You're gonna be one.
No, it don't say that. Listen.
No,
Let me
hold
give
on,
you
hold
the
on.
name.
Go back,
You
go
can give
back.
you all the names.
Hold on, don't do all that. Don't do all that. Just listen what I gotta say. Okay? Listen what I gotta say. Go all the way back. No, you can't see it because I got that. You
What?
don't have that order. I got that order.
Mm.
Back in January, I got that order that was never submitted. I have that order in front of me. So I got that.
Mm.
It shows that alias shows everybody. I got that.
Yeah, including you.
Yeah, so
I
I
don't know
got
your people, so. I don't know your people, so.
no. What I'm saying is, no, here it is. I got it, and they took them off of. I ain't even talk. I'm good. I'm straight.
Mm.
Trust me.
Right, what's
I'm
up?
good. That ain't even. That ain't even. Yeah, that ain't even no default MO right there.
So
Trust me,
you
that ain't.
already know, you
Yeah.
already know, it was some bullshit to begin with. It was a matter of who's spitting the bullshit. That's
Right.
all. Who's telling the lies.
Wow. I'm
I want to
good.
make sure, you think I told you.
And by the way, she keeps talking about character witness. You cannot bring up or the character or any character witnesses to be, they can't be brought forth that victim, a victim of that type of crime. You can't do that. And I keep saying the 35 years of law experience because that's what she said. And I'm just trying to figure out why she doesn't know the simple basic things with all these 35 years she alleges to have. Hey, Sensible Creations. Hey, Libra Queen.
And so
Wow.
I want to go through the whole, as much as they throwing on you, they have to prove this shit. You can't just accuse me of some shit. You have to prove I did that. I didn't do it. I can prove I didn't do it.
I can prove it. I can prove that
Yeah,
so good.
you can prove
Yes,
you
I
didn't do
can.
it, but
Yes, I
but the
can.
burden's on the state to prove you did do it. But you can prove I didn't do that shit.
Yeah, I got that.
So I don't know what y'all did to or she came out and lied on her own, or y'all pressed her on some other shit to make a lie because y'all thirsty for me for whatever reason. Because somebody got me looking like I'm supposed to be this big deal.
Man, I'm good.
Okay,
Man, I'm
so
good as a motherfucker, man. I'm good. I'm straight.
you got a nice long ride sitting in there till you get there. So
He says he's good as an MFer, but we're into 2025 and he's still behind bars. Hey, what up, though? How you doing?
I don't need it. No.
I told you what to do. You get that do that quick, speedy trial, get it out the way. Come on, but I don't know. Well, yeah, you can because you've been charged.
Right.
It don't matter about the indictment part. You charging me? Let's go. Let's go to court.
Yeah.
So for whatever you're trying to say I did, I need to go on with my life. You're not about to hold me back. Let's go to court.
Yeah. I'm good now.
Take
I'm
it to the
good.
grand jury.
Man, I'm straight, man.
Okay, so you saying? Hey, I
Man, I'm
told you.
straight. I'm straight. I'm straight.
I ain't do that shit,
Man,
man.
I'm straight. I'm straight on that.
That other girl did admit the other shit she did. That's not put that in you too.
Who?
Your co-defendant. That's who that is. I think that's why they
I'm
let her
telling
out on
you what it
zero
is.
bond.
Yeah,
They
I'm
put they
telling
Hey, NPR nerd, Miss Boogie Down, twin mom 14. How are you doing? And Mary Willis says, hey, Native, if you are listening, keep getting well, big guy. I think that right now, and hope right now that he's actually asleep. So, but I will tell him you said that.
let her out on a zero bond, but they're trying to say, okay, you're gonna put it all on him. What?
you. Yeah.
Please, you better go check your record.
Sensible creation system. Did you see Shirley on her Instagram? She posted. She's wearing this black and white checker thing, giving body yaddy for her age. Child, she looks good. Sonya could never.
So I made her go pretend to be an attorney. I don't even know why would I think that when I have money to pay for a real attorney. That don't even make sense to
At
go in court
all.
with a fake attorney knowingly. I get it if I went to a business deal and pretended somebody was a lawyer. That makes like illegal sense. But to go to an actual courtroom with a fake ass attorney, I might as well go in there with no attorney.
Did she says that makes illegal sense? And if she said, I want y'all to listen good. Did she say tourney? We get ready. Y'all wait. We get ready to. Gotta listen to that again. Hey, Aaliyah TV.
You better go check your records. So I made her go pretend to be an attorney. I don't even know why would I think that when I have money to pay for a real attorney. That don't even make sense to
At
go in court
all.
with a fake attorney knowingly. I get it if I went to a business deal and pretended somebody was a lawyer. That makes like illegal sense. But to go to an actual courtroom with a fake
So she says that makes illegal sense to go to a. It makes illegal sense to go to a business meeting with a fake lawyer, but a criminal proceeding. Why would you do that with a fake lawyer? First of all, he was going to. Well, one, he has used her for criminal stuff, but you are using her on for eviction court. Your wife does not know you're being evicted, so that's why, because there's nobody to pay for it, the attorney. That's why you use a fake one.
ass attorney. I might as well go in there with no attorney. Because you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Why would I go in there with you? That's dumb as hell.
Man, I'm good.
You don't want to hang out.
Yeah, I'm straight. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, so you coming over my house?
Yeah, I'm straight.
Are you coming over?
Man, I'm
Are you
good.
coming over?
Don't folks. It was all wrong.
Is she asking him, is he coming over to her house? Because you see, he's not responding. Ooh.
Everything was all wrong.
Everything was all who?
Everything was not on track. It's on track now. I get it. I know.
Yeah, I know. You
Yeah,
see
I know
clear?
exactly what you did. Yes. Yes. Very, very clear. Very clear.
Bullshit. That's amazing.
Man, I can see
So
the
I did get it. So
Huh?
I did win my Social Security claim or whatever it is. Okay, so I gotta provide proof where Sonya done live and who I live with since February 15th, 2021. How do that? Proof of household expenses such as rent, mortgage, utilities, and how there's shelter, written cash loans, date of marriages and divorces. They be wanting so much of your business. Name of Social Security number, everybody.
Well, when you get the free government money, they need to know your business. They're not going to just give you the free government money and you up in the house with a husband and a boyfriend and a whole bunch of adults that's paying your bills. Come on. She want to complain they want to get too much in your business. Then go work. Petty Patty said, "Who is she talking to?" That's what I'm saying. That's what I was wondering. Is she asking him that, or is there some? Because we know she's notorious for talking to someone, while she's on the phone with him. So I don't know. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Household? Oh, boy.
Wow.
Oh, by the way, Seven Ward tweet. I saw your message. She says, "Hey, Legacy in chat, please send my love and prayers to Native as well. I miss hearing my adopted cousin. I absolutely will let him know that."
You
Wow.
should get bank proof of all bank accounts. Oof, they don't want that. Man, how much are they giving me for all of this work? If they ain't giving me shit, I'm not even filling out this shit. How much y'all giving me a month? Because with my freaking listening, they only get $900. That ain't no damn money. I can work to get $900. I don't need no 900 little funky ass dollars.
Man, I was straight like a motherfucker on. It's all tied together. All this shit is tying together.
What's time
Everything.
together?
Man, what you talking about? What the fuck?
Now, why do everybody in the world keep trying to make that girl Erica your girlfriend? I'm feeling some type of way about that.
Who? Who?
Erica being your girlfriend.
Man, who gives a fuck about that shit? Man, them folks don't know the fuck they talking about.
But that
More importantly, why is she feeling some type of way about that? Miss HLS said, "Is there anyone more irritating?" Nobody that I know. Let's see. Low High 1-3 says his boys should have blocked her from continuing to communicate with her after this bingo call was dropped. Bingo call. I gotta put that in my title. She's practicing summarized the case for the prosecutors and jurors. Exactly. My tie says how to tell us you voted against your own interest without telling us you voted against your own interest. Aaliyah TV said Cassania, the real girlfriend. She just gets so angry about that. Twin Mom 14 says he and Erica have fooped around before. Best believe, best believe it, Sonia. Best believe it. Because, I don't see this man being a platonic friend to a female. I just don't see it because I can't see him seeing any use in being a platonic friend to anyone.
Well,
picture, she's so hideous. I'm like, ew, they put that on him. That's
No, she did not call her hideous. And saying, ew, they put that on him. She needs to stop. Hey boys, Nana, how are you doing? Hey, let me see. Hey Donna Jones, how are you? Natasha Razor Glam says Sonya is angry that Nesto has a girlfriend, but not angry that he has a wife. Make it make sense. Southside Chi Town, I don't think I spoke to you, but um you said she don't care about the other women he slept with, but the thought of Erica sends her off. Yes, because she feels Erica is so hideous. Mimi says, Legacy, tell Native, I hope he comes back soon. And I added a flame in my name until he does. Oh, that is so sweet. I will definitely tell him that. Definitely. Miss Boogie Down said, oh, she's speaking to Black but Not Bitter. And Black but Not Bitter has also just put all of Native's pay information in. Let's see. Tanya B here says she mad because Erica was cute too. Hey, B. Williams. And Ray Della Lewis says, Black but Not Bitter, I've been in the bushes trying to do something around this house.
wait a minute. They still talking about that?
yeah, so somebody else like, yeah,
You have 1 minute remaining.
girlfriend.
What you say?
Bridget was like talking about, oh, your codependent. I said, that's his codependent. That ain't his fucking girlfriend. You sure? I was like, look at her. Okay? You let me know.
Man.
Look at her. You know what I'm saying?
Man is
I go
right.
like a dog. You call it right back if you want. Oh, no, I got to put money in this thing. You can steal those. Let me do that right now.
I'm good, man. I'm real good. I'm so good, man.
Oh,
I just got to get up.
It's just fucked up. Okay, so you don't have to sue the shit out of them for them lies. That's all I feel.
Man, what I tell you?
You can't sue the news because they said that was his girlfriend. Are you serious? Do you know how many times the news have mixed up stories and whatnot? Come on.
I'm
Hey,
good.
them
I
fucking
just
lies.
put it
They
together.
tell
I just put the shit together for you then. I just put it together for you then. Come on now. How them folks gonna be? Come on, man. Does that make sense to you?
Listen. I don't know.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
That girl, I don't know if she said she looked like a dog, but I do know she said she looked hideous or she was ugly or something to that effect. Let me see. I saw another comment I wanted to read. Hey, I wanted to no, I wanted to speak to Mixtress Monica and Peppermint Patty. How y'all doing? Okay, now we are going to do an old visit. And this visit is from, I'll tell you when I pull it up because I can't see the date right now. Oh, it's from the July 23rd of 2023. And I think the call we listened to um, was somewhere in the beginning of July. The call we listened to last night was somewhere at the beginning of July. And then, of course, we had this call about a year ago. So it was July 2 of 2023. So we are getting ready to get into this here visit. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Tanya B here for the super chat. She says, "Thank you for entertaining us while our brother Native is healing Legacy Moon." Yes, thank you so much for the super chat. And this is what I plan on doing until we get him back where he belongs. Hey, Truth is name. How you doing? She says she mad because Erica is smarter than her, and she better be careful because Erica has skills. We've got hey, Chick-fil-A gal. That dude '06 with a super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. He says, "Hey fam, Slonia is bitter and jealous over Erica." You ain't said nothing but a word because she sure is. Thank you so much for the super chat. That dude '06, and also Tanya B here, and thank you for supporting.
How could I forget that I had given her an interest? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off. Bang, 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 banging on the, banging on the, banging on the, banging on the bathroom, banging on the, banging on the, banging on the, banging on the bathroom, banging on the, 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 banging on the. How could I forget that I had given her?
All right, let me see. Cam Lewis says, "I've been looking for you. I know you was here the other night, Cam Lewis. I was looking for you last night too." Cam Lewis says, "I love y'all. I really miss it here on the moon. I was mostly in the bushes caring for my sick husband." Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I lost him last week. Oh my goodness, Cam Lewis. I am so sorry to hear that. I am so sorry to hear that. Prayers and healing hands go out to Cam Lewis, y'all. Thank you so much um, for letting us know that. And any support you need, just let us know. We are here. People are sending loves and hugs to you. I want to look at this message, y'all, because I figured Donna, I think Donna Jones, isn't she that heifer that keep coming in here with, making comments about V. Lenore? Yeah, if you don't like it here, leave. Not a problem. Yes, a lot of hands and condolences going out for you. Hey, Rossi, Cam Lewis. And like I said, if there is anything that I know I can do, or any of us, I'm sure, go ahead and make sure you let us know. And you have my email address too. It's in my somewhere on my page. Oh goodness, I had to get that out. So let me pull up this here visit.
This jail
Okay. And we're gonna, you know what, I tell you what we'll do. Let's just take a few moments for Cam Lewis, for her support in love, and also for our good my good friend, and our good friend, Native Tribe Urban Media. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, Caramel Beauty. So here we go. We're going to go into this visit is on the 23rd of 2023. Let's get on into it. I hope you see all the love and support that you're getting here, Cam Lewis.
Visit is from July 23rd, 2023, about 2 weeks after the R word charge. Nesto and Sonia talk about his conspiracy, R word, and CP charges. Sonia says the CP charges are from 4 videos and not 4 pictures. Take a listen.
How you doing today?
Fine, how are you?
You look nice today.
You too.
You look like Easter now, all them old folks.
What? Who look like an old folk?
Like Easter back there. I see they got double people back there.
Huh?
2 people coming to visit. I see they got 2 visitors coming at one time. 2 visitors come at one time. I see that now in the back of you. Yeah.
What?
How are you doing?
How are you? I ain't heard from you. What's going on with you?
Hey man, I'm just just going through it up here top right here. You know, my brain is just going too much right now in my head. You know what I'm saying? And it's just I just can't believe I'm sitting in this motherfucker. I really can't. I really can't. I'm gonna vent out for about today, 1992. I had a roommate. Can you hear me good?
I'm trying to make sure you don't hear her. Go ahead. I can hear you.
Okay. So in 1992, I had a roommate. So the roommate, he said, "Man, my wife."
Leave it to Jackson Tabasco to hear the baby in the background saying, "Hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy." Hey, no 54. Them folks said that scared the hell out of me. I know. I did those fireworks the other day, and somebody said they thought that they were it was gunshots. Oh my goodness gracious! Did I say hey to you, no 54? Hey, no 54.
Might come and see me, but she don't want to come see. She don't want to come see me as much because she drive that long distance an hour by herself. So he said, "Could you let her friend come see you so she won't have to ride by herself?" So I said, "Yeah, okay, that's fine. I ain't got nobody anyway. Used to being by."
Oh, I think this is about the fat lady that came to see him, I guess. Y'all remember the call we listened to the other day when he was talking about, some kids, they be embarrassed about their mother because they mother all fat and out of shape. Who cannot be embarrassed about you? You can't talk. You can't keep a job and you don't pay child support. You're the embarrassing one. Hey, Siri Colette, how are you doing?
My fucking self. Let a lady come. I didn't know she was a big girl, about 300 pounds. So she came in the visitation room, sitting down, we talking, it was cool about 15, 20 minutes. She said, "So how long you got left?" I said, "I got about 5 years left." She said, "Oh, I ain't got time to wait on you like that."
You was like,
Okay,
it
long
wasn't a date anyway.
but to me, what I'm saying is,
So what he's really saying is because she was 300 pounds, he couldn't, she had the audacity, not that he know what that word means, but she didn't want to wait for me and she 300 pounds. No, she ain't want to wait for you.
my standard was that low. My standard, my self-esteem.
His standard and self-esteem was that low. Well, okay, then this really explains Shirley being interested in you. By then, her standards and everything must have been just so low. Standards, expectations, and everything, because she ended up with a clown like you. Say Jay, say you got the nerve to body shame because she has standards, then get an attitude that she works a job, but you still scamming from women? Exactly. Southside Chi-Town said, good on you, big good on good on you, big mama. Jay Vickers said big girl had more options than a jailbird. Big girl had more options than he had, period. Jay Vickers, not Jay Vickers. Let me see. B. Williams said, sis put this bum in his place. Okay. Anybody gonna sit around and wait for you? Black but not bitter said, as a big girl, I would never be with a low life like Nesto. My standards are too high. And as a girl who used to be over 300 pounds, I will say I had higher standards and could get better than you, Nesto. Talking about folks. Them folks says, so dating someone overweight means your standards and self-esteem are low, but not dating an uneducated conspiracy theorist that has low self-esteem. Yeah, go figure. Go figure.
It got that low for a person like that to tell me that she ain't got time to wait on me. It wasn't nothing. But anyway, I saw her again after 8 years. 8 years, I saw her working at a fucking Burger King at the drive-thru on Old National with all my kids in the car with me. So I understand that part.
Let me tell you why that's a lie. You cannot make me believe that this man had all his kids in the car. Mm-mm. First of all, what car? What he got? 6 kids. What car they fit in? You fit all them kids in one car, and you actually had them all. And you gonna talk about her working at the drive-through at the Burger King? At least she was working. It's honest work, and it pays her bills. Tanya B here said, Nesto, your standards went to hell messing with Slonia. Exactly. So you don't want the 300-pound chick. You want the 92-pound chick who you know let's get into it. You want to body shame this woman for being 300 pounds. What about this little skinny beanpole who has bullet holes? I mean, make it make sense. Lehigh 13 says he's still shaming. He still shames her in every call. Hey, Kingdom of Kush, how you doing? Jay Vicker said um, after 8 years, and you recognize her one meeting in 8 years, you ain't never had all your kids at one time. Black but not bitter said, was he driving the stolen RV or the ambulance? That's what I'm saying. That's why I said this is a lie, because how on earth did he get all of those people in one vehicle? And he ain't never had all his kids at one time. One leg off. Hey, how you doing? Said, so that's how you ended up with Sonya. Low standards. Y'all ain't nothing nice up in here. Hey,
In my
Bella.
head, I had already perform in my head that I hated child and rappers. So I'm saying all that
Mhm.
was already in my head. So I knew that rule about that type of game. For me to be in here for some shit like what I'm in here for now, that shit is just mind boggling. You understand what I'm saying?
Y'all understand that? Did y'all hear him? It's mind boggling that he's in there for that stuff he's in there for. Oh, Nesto, that's not the only thing you're in there for. You're in there for some theft by deceptions. By now you're in there for being married to more than one woman at a time. Come on, man. It's mind boggling. Jay Vickers said, mind boggling, my faith. Nestoism. Bargling.
Mhm.
So in my mind, like shit. To me, life is over with. To me, some people can go on. My mind, it's hard for me to go on like that. I'm gonna give you an example. Let me give you an example. Okay, and I'm
But it's an
saying that.
accusation. You
Oh,
can't.
I,
we getting all the Nestoism. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. Give us a mind-boggling sample, Nestos.
You
No,
know you didn't do it. It's just an accusation. You can't.
listen to what I'm finna
It's not.
say.
Go ahead.
And I got that part. It's an accusation, but I may have an accusation that I've been sitting here for 1 year that non-violent, that I haven't even got a plea, a trial, anything. I don't went to 3 different paid lawyers. 3. Okay. I'm still standing for 2 charges from a year ago, and I'm still sitting in here. Okay. Those are non-violent charges. Just imagine now this one, that's a violent charge.
This goes to show you that this man is clueless. He doesn't realize it's not about the violence, it is about you being a risk to the community. You They have CP pictures on your devices. You are a risk for the community. Children aren't safe.
It's a violent charge. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. They don't really get bonds for no shit like that. Then if they did give me a bond, that shit gonna be so fucking outrageous. I ain't gonna be able to make that shit unless I try to get this other thing off of me fast. Uh, so they just stacking the shit up where I can't make no type of moves at all. And um, in my head now, when I do go to court next week, the lady can say, "Hey, we're gonna bind it over, let the state handle it." But the state handle it, yeah, I'll be sitting this motherfucker 2 years without the indictment.
I don't. Well, you don't. We want to kill it before it even try to go to an indictment. That's the thing. We don't even care about going or working towards an indictment. Right now, she went and said this. Now all we need to do is go get proof that it's this instead of that, and submit that. Because
Right.
it's just a statement she made, and they're trying to hold you on the statement. I don't know why they didn't just try to immediately go with the indictment immediately, but and I was just thinking today about that.
Uh-oh, y'all, watch out. She was thinking. Mary Willis said, You are capable of hurting people. Shaking my damn head. Hey, ATR only Echo knows. She says he slowed it down to emphasize the mind boggling. I know he wanted us to know it is boggling his mind. Dimples Wimple said, I would dick shame Nesto at every opportunity. I know I would too. Right? No 54 said, Who is we, bitch? Who is we?
Candy will kill it. Don't worry about it. I mean, it's hard to say that because it's your life. It's easy on this side to say it.
Yes, Lord, have
You live in
mercy.
it. It's hard as fuck. But
It's
I have nothing to do this week but deal with your shit. I was doing some work today with eBanks, getting her, done so that Ralph can do that because I don't work there no more. All I got to do is 2 things.
Remember, we listened to that call. She don't work there no more, but she don't work there no more. She ain't employed with that lawyer, but she's still writing up cases and doing all of the work for the criminals to help their case. But she don't work there no more.
Is try to get all of your stuff situated and my little thing with that house. That's all I'm gonna work on this week.
oh
When is your
okay.
court hearing? Thursday?
No, it's you know what? No, Thursday. The last court that I went to, she said they're gonna reset it 2 weeks on the 27th. Now I ain't heard from a lawyer. I don't know if he's still sick or what, but I know I'm supposed to go for that. I think the 27th. Then I go again on the Monday, next Monday for this
The
new
other
charge.
charge. Right.
Yeah.
So what we just need to do is file a discovery on the police to say what device and what's the data that downloads. Because it's you feel like it's that device you bought used, right? Did they take that from you?
They what?
The device that you had when you got arrested?
I didn't have no device.
You didn't have,
I
what
didn't
you
have
have, a phone?
anything.
What
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have
yeah,
on you?
yeah. I just have my 2 phones.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, you just got to figure out what device they're saying they found it on and what's the data that downloads. And then
Right.
two, they got to prove that the that might take longer. But if you can prove that it's on, I guess I'm thinking it's one of the police car
Well, we ain't got
computers.
to go. We ain't got to go that far. We ain't got to go that far. I mean,
Oh, so that's where he got the idea that it was on that the one he bought from the pawn shop. So he got that idea from her, and then he said it. So then we picked it up, and we that's what we were saying, because that's what he was saying. But he got that idea from her, that that's what it was, and come to find out, it was on this gold phone that they found. It was one of the 13 phones that was his, that was found in the house, the one he didn't live in, he don't know nothing about. He only had cars parked over there at Erica's. So now I get it. Peppermint Patty says, why do you need two phones? He had 13. Jay Vickers says, look, he trying to shut her up, getting too close to the truth. Mimi says he doesn't know what a device is. Just my two phones. Did I speak to you, Bella? Hey, Bella.
what I'm gonna
Hey, Magic City's finest.
do is I'm going to. I'll talk about that later. I'm just trying to get this other shit out of my head. I'm dreaming about this shit. Why would you do something so stupid as that far? But everything in my head that the dad said told me straight up, she's a liar now. They family got some mental health issues. The daddy told me that because he had to go through that same issue with the mama. The mama had him locked up. You know what I'm
The
saying? Now
mama had
he's,
the daddy locked up.
yeah, yeah.
So I could not have done these things to her, because mental illness runs in their family. You're making it worse for yourself. Is there an enhancement if someone has a low, either if they have mental health, in I don't think if they have mental health, but maybe so, or a low IQ, does is there an enhancement to those types of crimes if it's one of those people? I'm curious. Tanya B here says, Nesto, imagine how the victim feels, fool.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
daddy
yeah.
knows that the girl is off, that the daughter's
Yeah,
off.
yeah, 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 yeah. He told me. He told me that.
You
But
ain't
he told
run. You're supposed to run when they tell you that.
I know that. You know what? And
You
but the
supposed to
thing about it
run.
is that the man still believes in his daughter.
Yeah,
That's
but you supposed to run. That's his daughter, his problem.
yeah, that's true. But you hit. But we're gonna talk about that later. But what I'm gonna say is, in my head though, to me, free or dead. Straight up, free or dead. Cause motherfuckers is sitting here for some bad on some straight bullshit, still sitting here for nothing.
I still question if the daddy asked Nesto to take care of her. Look at the daddy just arrested on the biggest substance bust there in Georgia. So he was into some things, and in addition to that, he was in and out of jail. So I'm not wondering what really was the arrangement that these two had as it pertained to this victim. And I remember also, in I think recent calls, Nesto said, her daddy told her, he said, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. What would make the father say this? So something that wasn't kosher was going on with that whole situation. Dimples Wimples said that's when Kidney Punch Ken was whooping Nesto's ass. Say J said it's easier to coerce the person. It's taking advantage of a person in diminished capacity, same as if the person was drunk, or somebody put some substances in their drink. Mary Willis said he sold his daughter to Ernesto. Just my opinion. That's the opinion I'm starting to formulate. Hey, good afternoon, Blue Sapphire. That girl says, Sonya, you cray cray, but he can't run from you because he needs you for some change. And this is all he has now. Jay Vickers says, we need the daddy to take the stand. Muffin 218 said, from what I just gathered, was the mother has issues, not the daughter, but it runs in the family. Yeah, the mother and I know the mother has a record because she did some things as well. So she this girl, to me, or this young lady, is, I mean, you've got a father who's been in the streets, seems like, and then you've got a mother who was committing scams. And Nesto knows these people. You got to ask yourself what was really, look at the big picture, what was really going on between all of these people. But I agree with you, B. Williams, that daddy needs to be subpoenaed too.
Months and years for not accusation for a accusation.
I say, when I look at everything, it looks like bullshit. It looks like some personal situations. You done pissed them off. They ran to the police, like a lot of women do when they get mad about something that don't pan out, or this dude lied to me. It's not a crime to date and exchange and do business and money with a person that you're dating. I mean, women do it all the time. Men do it all the time. Money and relationships mix. It's civil. It's not supposed to be
Oh Lord.
criminal. All of that.
Okay.
The thing with the girl, um, we just got to get phone records so you can just get the climate of the conversations that's going on between you two, to say that if she doesn't come off as being scared when she's talking to you, and her conversations around that time that she said that happened to her, and if she's coming off normal or kikiing, then we know it's a lie.
Right. I got all that part. It's just to me, I'm
I
just
just
going.
got to get you. I know, but this is just this right here while you sitting down in your thinking tank. You just have to reassess your life and cut all that shit out of your life. Cut all them females out of your life.
Hold
You
on, hold
dealing
on,
with
hold
females.
on.
And I'm not saying
Hey,
this on
hey,
a dating
hey.
perspective. I'm just saying, this is what I tell my son.
Cut all those females out of your life because you only need me. You have me now. Me. Make it rain. NYC says Sonia convinced herself she knows the law by watching Law and Order. Kiddo 14 said, look how he is looking slick. Hey, Michi 3. It's too complicated says he's making up a whole lie about the young lady. What about the $100,000 her father gave you for his daughter? Make it make sense. Yeah, and he says it was to put her in a place and get her out of the situation with the mom. Well, first of all, why wouldn't the father do this? Why give someone else $100,000 to put your daughter up? Why don't you take your own 100,000, put your daughter up yourself, and buy her a car instead of turning her over to this man? It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all.
Stay the, just like I do. Stay the fuck away from females. They fucking crazy. And a lot of dudes
Um,
is in jail because of females.
Men too now. Men too, some
I
crazy ones.
know. I know, but I don't, I mean,
Oh, okay.
your thing is because you're a guy, you deal with girls, and we deal with men. I know
I
I
got
done
that.
been, three niggas try to take my life. I know
I
guys are
got you.
crazy, but I'm just saying to you, from
Right,
what
I understand.
your history is dealing with females.
You've been in a situation where three separate men have tried to take your life. I am in my 50s. No, well, so when I was married, yeah, I'll say that almost. But other than that, and I don't even know that I would count that. But just as a norm, how many of you can say that? How many men have tried to take your lives? I'm just curious in the chat if there's anybody who has a man who's tried to take their life. Um, Tanya be here. Who knows what this man did with the money? Say J said dad could know about Nesto's operation allegedly on a side. The Erica doesn't know, especially about the trafficking that Wooten might want to know. I think Erica does know about that stuff. I think she knows. I think Erica knows everything. How many terabytes did they get off of her drive? So yeah. Hey Penny Proud, how are you? Mary Willis says, Sonia, that's your least worry with this crook. Girl, you are so slow. Dimples Wimples said, I need Sonia to come on out as Samuel. Hey, let's talk about it all, said, girl, shut up. I know, right? Oh, did I block somebody? Did I block? Okay. No. Okay, so Jay Vickers said his story was the 100K was to get her right a promoter to promote her music. On a call, he reminded Dion of her, and Dion declined helping her with him. He even reminded Sonia about it on a call she knew. Yeah, and he talked about that during his interview with when he was interviewed by the Fat Mouse. They talked about the money and him giving him that money, which it was really stupid because you have now proven that you two men have exchanged monies. We still don't know. We have been taking guesses, and my guess changes, depending on which way the wind is blowing as to who this co-conspirator is. Who wouldn't it be a shock if we popped up and it was the girl's daddy? Um, let's see here. My Ty said Erica knows where all the bones are, every last one. Hey, B Ann. B Ann said so. They need to stay away from you, Sonia. Bella says, look at that bottom lip. Sweet Peasy says she, she definitely likes that, but won't admit it. The masculinity is unreal. She does have a lot of masculine energy. Even her sitting, as much as she may try to sit to look ladylike and sit, I don't think that works for her.
And that's what's getting you caught up in the bullshit. You know,
Okay.
Hey,
got to
Dr.
keep away from
Charles.
them. Going forward, you got to learn from mistakes. This is an indirect mistake because you shouldn't be there, but at the same time, you shouldn't have been dealing with none of them girls. Period. Should have stayed in your little corner. Just what I'm saying.
Can somebody tell me what an indirect mistake is? Either a mistake is a mistake, and she's not saying he didn't do it. What she's saying is he just messed with the wrong girls. Okay. Dimples Wimple says, I'm still in confusion of how Nesto could help with a music career that he has no experience and is not successful at. Not only that, they're in the state of Georgia. They could have found more qualified people. Her daddy, and especially if he sells substances, he must have connections. He could have found someone else there in the state of Georgia that could be of more help to her than him. There are so many people in the music industry there. I think it was her rap career. So I don't know why he would pick this character to be the one to help. Chick-fil-A gal says none of his business was successful. None of his businesses were successful. And they weren't even in his name.
And never dealt with that shit. Because once you piss a girl off, it's a wrap.
Okay, so what you been doing?
What did I do yesterday? Me and Tomas went to go eat. We went to was it Olive Garden? We went to Olive Garden, sat at the bar, and ate. And then we went to go see the Oppenheimer movie, which me and him both fell asleep in. And then we went home. It was so long and so boring, and we was just sitting there like, and then I just kept nodding out, and he kept hitting me, and I'm like, man, this boring ass movie about the guy who created the atomic bomb that they dropped on Hiroshima and Japan when we had World War II, and they dropped those bombs. So this is
Right.
about the guy
Okay.
who made the bombs, and it was long. It was a long movie. So today I slept in until like around 10. I didn't hear from you, which is cool. Saved me some money, I guess. And you was in your
Yeah,
head.
cause I heard that. Yeah, that's right. You sure right. Cause you said
I ain't
that.
working.
Hey, yeah, yeah. So you heard it.
I ain't
Yeah,
working.
yeah. Yeah.
I ain't
So
working. So,
so
but, and I got my thing. So, my Social Security award. So I got to go do that. They said I got to do that before the 31st. So I got to try to do it over the phone. I hope I don't have to fly to Florida real quick and handle that. Um, and then I'm just gonna finish up some work today. And I was reading your stuff yesterday before I went to the movies. I was just reading, going through all your stuff again, and just trying to see how I can just lay it out. I emailed the head of the, what is it called, the public defender's office. I emailed her.
Wait for she, for she tell this lie. She, after all, the dad could have got what is his name, Scrappy, to help out because he helped folk out because he have you ever been ghosted? With Cougar over there doing the remix. So I know he like to help people out.
her and she's on vacation till I got two people in court on vacation. So it kicked out because I told her I needed the email address because I kept calling your attorney and she kept not answering. So I'm trying to get her email address so I could just send her. I would rather just send her everything in an email so she could just print it out and just refer to stuff as her notes instead of trying to talk to her and try to get this, try to have her do some type of motion to convert this from a criminal matter to a civil matter.
okay. So when did you talk? When you start?
So you, this nobody who don't work nowhere and does has never really worked a regular job like most people. You are gonna write his attorney a letter and you're some bullet points for her to read off and let her know what to do and how she should be handling the case. This lady who went to law school, whose parents paid, took out loans, whatever, for law school, you gonna tell her the things that she needs to say in court. Okay, okay. Southside Chi Town said, bitch, ain't nobody taking notes from you. She gonna run the case. She gonna run the case.
New job?
I don't have a day job. I just had an interview. I don't have a job. I'm unemployed.
No, I'm saying he didn't hire you off the spot. He should have hired you off the spot.
No, he had to go through they had to go through the formalities because it wasn't just him. It's 5 partners. So he said
Oh,
I did make it to the second interview, and and so
okay.
yeah. So
So what's his, when did, what,
he got to convince the other guys to hire me, depending on what my competition is that gets interviewed as well.
okay, I
It's
like it.
cool.
I like your ponytail. I like it
Isn't that pretty
low.
cool?
Yeah, I like that better. That's it. Was sitting all up top. I don't like that. But
This
I
is old.
like that right there. Huh? It's old.
I mean, this is older person's ponytail.
You're talking about this one or the other one?
This one is because it's a low ponytail,
Yeah, I like
but
the
it's
low ponytail.
long. It's
Oh,
long.
that's too long.
It goes to my waist, but
Why?
it's layered. It's not a lot. It's cool.
Okay. Okay. Go
So
ahead.
no,
Go.
I mean, as bad as it looks, like
Yeah,
I
it looks
say,
that
only
that that
thing you
that.
got to figure out and don't respond is the conversation.
Now she was saying, I know as bad as it looks, he was saying, yeah, it looks. So he was going to finish up the sentence as to how bad this ponytail looks on her. So he's still talking about this bad looking ponytail, and she's talking about how bad it looks for his case. Child, I cannot. Black but not bitter said apparently the competition won. She ain't had a job since she was working in the back office of the King of Diamonds.
That what you have to figure out with your attorney, and this is the one you have now, is a conversation that you had with Erica that led you to believe that that woman was an actual attorney. That's the conversation you got to have with your attorney, and that's what y'all got to file on, because that's the basis of that whole conspiracy shit. Because they think you were in on it, sitting down next to her while she's faking and being a lawyer. You know, So that's what you got to focus on. The conversation that this heifer had with you that convinced.
No, they're co-conspirators because she helped steal other people's money and put leases and people and things on it. That's why they're co-conspirators. This girl, honest to goodness.
Convinced you that she could legally go and do what she did. And I know you didn't think she was, because there's no way you're going to get arrested and ask for a fake attorney. That's crazy. Because a fake attorney can't get nobody out of a police car. So,
Okay, you look nice today. What you got on?
I got on jeans and this shirt, this blue shirt.
Oh, it look white.
It look white. It's blue. It's a
Yeah.
pastel blue. It's a pastel blue. And then I
Oh,
got these
okay.
jeans on.
Yeah, you're sitting up all on the camera. Slide back. You must be sitting on that little pad thing.
I am sitting on the pillow. I got it folded over and everything.
Okay, that's better. That's much better. There you go. Now I can see you. Yeah, all up in the camera like this right here.
Sound like a hater.
No, 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 no. No, that's not it. Yeah. So going out in the sun, that makes me that make the time go by faster. Just that 1 hour do make a little difference.
You just got to look at this whole year as you just being on punishment for that shit, even though you didn't do nothing wrong. But morally, because you were married, that's wrong. But everything else about it was, had you been single, all of that wouldn't have been bad. You know?
You were married when you were messing with those other girls. So that makes it morally wrong. Notice she did not put herself in that category. Very interesting. So I guess she thinks she's above it all.
Don't look at me like
Okay.
that.
Look here, man. You know, people say anything they want to say out their mouth that make themselves look good. I understand that part. I really
Yeah,
do.
so I mean,
But
morally, it was wrong. But this dating and dealing with women on just reading on the statements and stuff, that part is normal. All of that shit is normal. I didn't have dealings with guys that I dated. I didn't did money deals, and shit didn't transpire like it should have. I didn't did all of that. My partner, remember that I was flipping houses with, took me for $65,000. He eventually paid me like 10 years or 7 years later or whatever. But that would have been civil, that wouldn't have been nothing criminal, because he, did some shit he ain't had no business doing, and he edited the paperwork or whatever, and then didn't tell me. But that, again, like I said, all of that is civil, and
yeah.
me and him was business partners,
But
that was
see,
strictly business.
here's a part. Here's a problem that I got. The problem I got is that first charge, that big whopper. That's the problem I got. Yeah, that's the problem I got.
That big whopper, the whopper. Dr. Charles says, Sweet Peasy, someone would have to whoop her ass to tell her she ain't fine. I had to read that because that was funny and true. Very true. Kingdom of Kush said, when did she get morals? Southside Chi-Town says, that's why they wanted to off you money deals. Kingdom of Kush said, when does she get morals? Did I read that already? I think I did. Muffin 218 said, so is she saying this is his karma? I think that is what she's saying. Beautifully Made 1-3 said, what eyes is she looking through? I don't know whose eyes or what eyes she's looking through. But she's the good girl.
In my head, because I know I didn't do nothing. But that's not even my character. And talking about harming somebody, that's not even my character.
That's where your character witnesses come in. That's where when you got to go to trial on that, maybe. And that's if we can get phone records to see what her conversation was around that time, how she was talking about it.
Okay, but wait. Here's the problem. The problem with what I'm trying to say to you is that here's where I'm at. Right now, they got me at $800,000 for one fucking picture.
No, it's four. It's four.
Okay, four pictures. 800.
No, the 800. See, he doesn't even. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Hey, Kimmy Who. Never mind.
1,000 for some
For 4
pictures.
videos. I think it's videos. I read it to you. It's videos.
It's videos.
And it should have been 40,000 a piece. That's what it should have been.
All right.
It shouldn't
So
have been
now,
400. It shouldn't have been 200. The highest is from 20 to 40,000
all
a
right.
charge.
Okay, y'all. This is my first time hearing that they were videos. I don't recall at that hearing Will Wooten saying that these were videos. I thought they were images. So now I'm in confusement. Mimi says, wow, he knows nothing about his charges. Hey, DJ. DJ says, I'm really beginning to think that I have the wrong impression of what what character is, right? Dr. Charles says, wow, this was 2 years ago. Yes, and he's still sitting. Hey, Miss Veronica says, she's not on trial. She can talk to whomever she wants. Sponytail, the bootleg Tim U law degree is not working. Mai Tai says, he blew her eye at Beautifully Made. And B. Williams says, you shouldn't have it.
For pictures.
So you tell me that I did not get railroaded, because I did get railroaded. There's no way nobody can say.
You did get railroaded. I'm not saying you didn't.
Okay.
Listen, this whole thing, everything about this whole charge shit is wrong.
Wrong.
Shouldn't even went there. You get me saying? All of this, and every time he go to court in Roswell, I don't know if Roswell is hyping the prosecutor to say what the fuck he's saying in court, but all of it is bullshit, and all of that shit is civil. All of those issues they talking about is civil. Except for that's a lie. But the money things where for girl you going back and forth with, that's civil.
I got that.
If she wanted that.
Well, I got that part. Okay. Well, I'm trying to get on now. It's in complaint room. It'll be in complaint room. But me getting out of here until I can get justice, because I'm not guilty. So I'm not, everybody's in jail supposed to be innocent. Okay.
Treated innocent until proven guilty.
All right, now, but how can I be treated innocent until proven guilty if my bond is so fucking high I can't even make bond to get evidence to free myself?
Because that's what a lawyer is for. The thing is innocent until proven guilty. It's not innocent, so we're gonna let you be out here among law-abiding citizens, so you can rip and run around and get all the proof you need that you're innocent, because you're innocent until proven guilty, and you're the one who has to get your proof. But you want to complain how much you're paying attorneys. This is why you pay attorneys so much who are in private practice, because they are ripping and running and getting things, copies, using their gas or whatever to get evidence for your case. That is not for you to do. That is for them to do. So you think that somebody should give you a reasonable bond so that you can go to Wells Fargo, let me see, that car dealership, or is that closed now? The RV plate, well, that's in Kentucky, so you can't do that. But and look through phones and get messages and things like that. You think that you should have bonds so all that can be done. He has no idea how the criminal. There's nothing like, I thought criminals learn the system. This criminal has not learned anything. BN says he knows why his bond is high. And Mary Willis said, your bond should be high. You are a monster.
And that's why we need to find out what device and what was the date on the download, because that's going to make a huge difference on everything. And that's the one thing that they omitted. And I want to say they did that on purpose to make that charge stick. Because if it's on something that you, like, I don't know, you think, was there computers in those cars?
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about this shit. I'm past that.
I'm talking about the and the child
right
pictures. Yeah.
Okay. I don't figure that out now. Since you done read everything, I figured that part out. So I know what I need to do. So I see the link in that case. All right. But the biggest thing is I got to I know how I'm gonna clear myself on the case. I got that part, but I got to figure out. I don't want to talk too much because it's used against me to make their case bigger. I don't want to talk about that.
He don't want to talk about it because if he talks about how he knows where to get the proof to prove his innocence, the prosecution might go out and get the proof first and use it against him. Make that make sense. Bella says Sonia can't help but to keep her nose out of it. Dr. Charles says he insults Hoover's intelligence every time he says, I'm an innocent man. I think that's why Hoover is not interested in defending him and puts him on the back burner. It is, I know. And then you've got this clown right here doing stuff like sending Will Wooten letters. You don't do that. You do not do stuff like that. She is a hindrance, not a help, and he doesn't realize it.
So I got that part. I got my innocent on that. But the part is that me getting a bond low enough to be able to get out to prove my innocence. That's where my head is at right now. If they don't dismiss it. And the only way they dismiss it if the police don't show up, which I know they'll show up. That's them. And that's it.
This is the case.
Police don't show up for traffic court. Cases as big as this, oh, the police gonna show up. And guess what? Not only that, the prosecution preps the police. If you have a police officer that is a witness to something, the prosecution is going to make sure that they are prepped. So this man is, so he has talked to other people in there who have said the police didn't show up, so they threw the case out. So he really thinks that there's a chance of this happening for him. But what he's not looking at is the circumstances. What are the circumstances of that case having been thrown out? Bella says the police is subpoenaed. Exactly. Hey, Pen Pal 50. And hey, I wanted to speak to some Nesto's cologne flavored bread. Hey, how are you doing? Black but not bitter says, why wouldn't the police show up? That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't show up to traffic court. Those are the kinds of cases. I saw one officer who was trying to get there, but he got tied up in another case in another county. So they let him do his testimony from his patrol car and they had it up on the screen. So there's no way a police officer, if he is subpoenaed and needed in your case, there's no way he is not going to show up. Sweet Peasy said this is a level of stupidity that I didn't know existed. Sassy Experience, hey, says his version of proving his innocence is getting out to intimidate and shut witnesses down. And that is exactly what he would do. Nesto's cologne flavored bread said Sonia is killing me with this muscle shirt. She looks like an extra from Greece. And we know Bella is correct. Detective Fields is gonna show up. After all, she made detective offer you.
With the girl, with the car, the teacher. That's what you're going
No,
to court for. No? What you going to court for?
I'm going to court. You told me I'm going to court for the part. That
You're
what
going
you
to court for
said?
2 cases.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the part. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm going to check back and look on when I get to the house because I don't remember. I know
Yeah,
you're going twice.
yeah. So we need to look again because I just got to make sure. And but I know with the police defender, you see, Gunner ain't get out. Not Gunner, but Doug. They ain't let him out. He been in court 4 times for a fucking bond here, and they not denied him again Friday. Say he's somebody,
Oh,
some
Doug.
witness threat. Young Thug.
Oh, Young Thug. Oh, yeah. But
Yeah.
that other guy in Florida, the one I tell that.
He said they're saying he's a witness threat. Um, that could be true, but it might also be true, and I don't know because I didn't keep up with that trial. But it can also be true that he couldn't get out because he was a flight risk. You know, they do that. Dimples Wimple says Sonya is already helping him with witness tampering behind the scenes. Imagine if he got out, she would be down for whatever. Her and the fat mouse. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Blue Sapphire said that shirt makes mm, that shirt makes her look like exactly what Native calls her, a zesty little dude. Whew.
That had the text message that said I did that. Shh. They got deadlock on him. They got to do they doing a mistrial. He about to get out.
Yeah.
The jury can't find him guilty. Yep. Nope. It's too many loopholes in it. They can't find him guilty.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but he said he been locked up a minute though. He went out on bond.
YNF Meeee, the dude in Florida that killed his,
Yeah.
that they said killed his friend,
Beth,
killed two
yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
I don't know when. Oh yeah, 2018. His shit was 2018. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 5 years. This shit happened 5 years ago.
He been in jail for 5 years. See.
I don't know if he was out on bond. It was just murder. This one chick just got out on bond. She murdered. She came home.
Bella, I didn't think he got out either, from what I could remember. But I wasn't gonna say nothing because I don't even know them folk. But if you say that he didn't get out, then you know what? No, he didn't. That the one with the locks in his hair and he's got tattoos on his face. No, he didn't get out, and I forget he was just recently in court for some foolishness. If that's him, uh, Rakia's here. Hey, Rakia. Now I see you. Hey, Rakia. Kingdom of Kush says Sonya's supersized part in her hair is curious. Southside Chi-Town says Melly info deleting two people. Two people. Wow. I don't even and the only reason why I knew who he was is because I was just like flipping through YouTube and I was like, who is this scary looking dude? Because you know who he reminded me? He reminded me of the guy who unalived his he tried to unalive two of his kids and his girlfriend. He did unalive her and the daughter, and the boys survived. But that's who I thought that was, and I was like, "What's he doing in court again?" But so that's how I found out who the dude was. Other than that, I wouldn't have known.
Home and her husband had some chick over, and the wife murdered the chick, and then she got arrested like at 5 o'clock in the morning, and was out by 8 o'clock on bond. They gave
Where
her
is this
250. Is that in Atlanta? I gotta look and see what city that was in. $250,000 bond on murder. They're trying to say it was
What?
manslaughter, but that was murder because you could hear the lady, the girl on the phone, telling them, "Don't hurt me, please don't kill me," and then they murdered her. The lady shot her.
Wow.
Yeah, and she shouldn't have killed her because the woman wasn't a threat. She was in the home, but she was invited by the husband. I guess the husband didn't think his wife was coming home from work.
Wow.
So she murdered the girl, and then she got out.
She shouldn't have unalived her. She wasn't a threat. Shouldn't it be you shouldn't unalive anybody? I mean, unless they are like threatening you with weapon in hand or whatever. But okay. So Mai Tai, thank you so much for the super chat. Mai Tai says, "Can you please play When My Prayers Go Up?" Yeah, this visit's almost over. I'll play it after this visit is done. Hey, Mrs. Beautiful One. B. Williams says that case was in Florida too, right? I thought it was in Georgia. But like I said, I don't know them folks.
Out on $250,000 bond for murder. You ain't
When you
coming
go
back from
home?
that.
When you go home?
I'm going home right there, leave you.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the way you look.
What you mean?
You look so defeated.
Well, you know what? To me, it's like death. Murder and shit like that. This shit is like that. I've seen that. To me, with this case, it's like I got a life sentence. I'm facing a life sentence, to be honest with you, because I saw something in the paper with a Mayberton guy. He went same down locked up for now for the thing. Same thing. They gave him 30 years. 30 fucking years.
Yes, that's something to stress out about.
Yes, I am stressed the fuck out. If I hadn't seen that in the paper, then I'd probably be like, you know, but he probably wasn't even fucking guilty, and he got found guilty. 30 years.
That does happen a lot. A lot of people go to jail, especially for that didn't do. And sometimes it's consensual, but the chick got mad and still called. And it's very, very, very tricky. Like I said, to try to prove otherwise is crazy. I mean, it comes
Yeah.
down to he say, she say, but at the same time, too, again, what works in your favor is the fact that you're of a certain age and you don't have any type of intimidating history with females. All of the females that came forth that were dates of yours didn't say anything was done by force.
Right.
It was just, so why all of a sudden this one's getting forced.
Because maybe that's the one he decided to force. Miss Principal, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, I just listening. She just listening. Thank you for the super chat and thank you for supporting. Hey, Queen Black. Maretta said, Nesto knows he is defeated. He's going to prison. And he really knows that now. I mean, really, really. Hey, Anastasia Nelson.
No one else is complaining force.
Right. I
Hey, Nesto Shiny Trumpet.
definitely understand.
It's
Yeah.
always when people do that, it's usually a habit. Guys usually have a habit, and it's either a violent habit that ends up being a sexual, assault, or either they have a habit of doing sexual assault. It just a person that's never laid hands, intimidated, beat, none of that, or what I'm saying, on all that, everything that you got is a pattern crime. No one, it doesn't. I've never seen it where a person's went their whole life and at a certain age just started doing this.
I don't know why she's never seen that because it's on the news and in the papers all the time about these 60 and 70-year-old men getting arrested because they've been messing with kids and folks just now finding out about it. There was a teacher who taught me in middle school, okay? And probably about 5 years ago, I read in the paper where he was arrested because a victim came forward who he had apparently, and underage, had messed with a few times. And then after that happened, several others came out. This was a teacher that I would have never expected that from. Um, I went to school with his sons and it shocked me hearing it just a little bit. And the reason why I say just a little bit is because I liked him as a teacher and I thought he was a good person, but there was just always something about him and being around him I can remember in that moment. And even after I grew up and would see him, it was something that always made me feel ill at ease. But there had never been any allegation. He was never inappropriate with anyone that I saw. But there was just something about him that made me feel ill at ease. So, I didn't, the first thing when I read it, I was like, oh my gosh. And the next thing my mind went to was his sons. He's got sons. How terrible this must be for them. Of course, we're all grown now, but you know, that was my first thought. My first thought was not, he doesn't have a history of that. That's not his character. I didn't say any of those things because who would come out the blue, who was a student of his back in the day, come forward with this now all of a sudden? So you tend to have to believe that it happened, but I mean, I think he was in his late 60s, early 70s when he got reported. So that just goes to show you, yes, people can go like a long period of time and commit these crimes and they go undetected. I just watched y'all, because y'all know if y'all was in the live last night, y'all know I've been watching creepy doorbell ring camera things. And there was something about a man in there in one of the videos I watched. This man was 76 years old, and apparently he used to make some kind of meat and sell them at, I guess, flea markets or something. I guess some kind of jerky or whatever. And it was really good, really popular. Well, they have found out that this jerky that he was selling contained human meat. Okay, he's in his 70s. Where does human meat come from, and how long has this been going on? So you can't ever say that this is the first time you haven't done this. It's not in your character, it's not in your history. Well, it's not in the history until somebody finds out it's been happening. Okay. Bella says that's scary live last night. Yeah, that's scary live. Yes.
You know.
Right. No, I get it. I understand.
But again,
But
like I said, with the text messages and the conversation that y'all have going back and forth, it's going to show the climate of the relationship.
but it takes a what right now. I guess what it is. I'm trying to figure out this next week. So that means when I go to court next week, this is she can throw it out or she can transfer it to another court. So I'm trying to figure that part out right now.
I think he thinks if he keeps saying if she throw it out, if she throw it out, I think he thinks if he keeps saying it, like Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. If you keep saying it, it'll happen. I really think because he just keeps saying it. No, it's not going to happen. Now, I also got to read my Reddit's comment because she says, Sonia, I have a pattern or pattern, as Sonia says, of going to work every day. Do you? We can't say that about her.
Because if I don't be able to get out and get my own
We're gonna
shit,
try to get it thrown out because it's some bullshit.
yeah, that's what my
All
brain
of
at
that
right
stuff,
now.
all of that stuff need to be thrown out. I don't,
Cause I
I
don't,
don't.
I have never saw because I ain't never dealt with it before. I never met nobody who went to court for and got thrown out. I never dealt with nobody like that.
Well,
So
it's a common charge, and a lot of people it does get thrown out a lot, especially when it's from a relationship and not no stranger and stranger interaction. That's harder. But when it's a person that you're dating or dealing with, that's a easier fix.
oh,
Because
so
it's history, and you can look at history and people witnesses. Whenever you see them around each other, does she act a certain way? Does he act a certain way? When he's around her, do you see him being aggressive towards her? Then you know what I'm saying. So why is there a fear? Why, if it happened, didn't she speak up on it 2-3 years ago? All of that comes into
right.
play because remember, it's a old date. So you're trying to say something that happened, 3-4 years ago, and you've been interacting and kicking it, and you know what I'm saying, and I'm in the
And then
Dominican,
yeah.
and
Oh,
so it's
then
like
I'm
that don't
looking
make
at
sense.
Bill Cosby and all them folks there. That shit 30, 40 years ago. They still lock their ass up. That shit makes no sense to me. Some shit that ain't have nothing to do with. But
I mean, it's a lot of innocent people in jail.
What does he mean? They didn't have it. They went back and played Bill Cosby's, some of his comedy routine where he talked about drugging women. Dr. Charles says he thinks that he can manifest innocence into existence, just like he believes he can bargain with God to get out of jail. B. Williams says it's not getting thrown out in your case, nasty Nesto. Revive says, how is she not disgusted talking about a 60-year-old man having relations with a 19-year-old? She disgusts me. She and you know what I said? People, they can date who they want to date, but it just is something stomach churning when you have somebody who's 60 ball running around with or sleeping with a 19-year-old. It's just something. Creepy is not what I'm trying. It's just nasty. I'm sorry. I know, age is just a number, they say, but no, it's just creepy. I mean, because at this point that means you've got kids older than her and you're messing with her.
You just gotta. I'm gonna call that Innocence Project person too and see on that end what's the best solution. because they get people out after the fact. But I'm gonna just try to pick their heads and try to figure out what's the best solution. I know that.
The people at the Innocence Project are too busy working very hard trying to get their innocent clients out of jail. They ain't got time to be answering your hypothetical questions. I don't think so.
Texting and witnesses that's been around y'all can always do that. And if you had to figure out what when you go to court, because if you can have witnesses like her father and grandmother to come and speak in court.
I got to find all that shit. Cause I remember I told you I ain't got no numbers or nothing because they took my phone. Remember I told you I only had two people's phone numbers. And I don't have nobody's phone number. The only reason I talk to them.
Tracy is the grandma.
Okay.
That's the one that got pulled over in the car, right? Tracy.
Right.
Tracy's.
Right.
All I need is one person that deals with all of them or that they follow on Instagram or Facebook. So you got to think about that. And then I could talk to them and have them come to court and speak.
Okay.
Because out there, if they come in and speak.
Okay. So I don't know none of all this. Okay. Oh, I love you very much. Thanks for coming to see me.
Find a name or a person or Instagram that you know that they know. I love you.
Love you too. Thank you, mate.
Look
good today. Sure.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss the next one.
Child, y'all, you better stop that. Let me read. Nesto's Shawnee Trumpet said, "My former abuser was never aggressive around others. As a matter of fact, when I first started telling people, they were telling me, oh, no, that can't be. He's so sweet. He's so this, he's so that." Exactly. Exactly. And this is what makes people not want to tell is things like that. Just because someone's sweet and nice doesn't mean anything.
When my prayers go up, the indictments, they must come down. Show you right. When my prayers go up, the indictments, they must come down. Show you right.
That fat mouse is praying. I hear she's going to visit him next week. Can't wait for her to tell us all about it. Y'all know when I was in high school, I had a gym teacher and Miss Hall, and we used to always, talk about her and whatnot. But one thing she used to do is we took showers and she would make us, we had to, because, you got the grade for gym and they took points off if you didn't shower, and we would shower. And she would make us, as proof that we showered, she wanted to see that our whole bodies was wet, so we had to go literally in front of her and open up our towels. I didn't take the showers because I ain't do nothing in gym class to get sweaty, because that just wasn't my thing. But and we used to talk about her being a pervert, wanting us to spread, our towels open so she could see. And one day we had a substitute, the other gym teacher substituted for her, and she was a black lady. And when we went to shower, you came out, all she wanted was you to shout out your number. She was like, y'all make sure y'all shout out y'all's number, or y'all not gonna get this grade for this. She was sitting back there in that office on the phone with the book in her hand. And as you walked past, you just shouted out your number, and she checked it off and kept on to her conversation. I guess she was talking to her husband or something. I don't know, but she wasn't paying us no mind. And like I said, the other gym teacher, who was my regular gym teacher, we would say, oh, she's a pervert, she's this, she's that. But I had to grow up and become an adult to realize that was wrong. And we were being taken advantage of, and she should have been reported. And I often think about, I'm sure she's retired now, but I often think about, I should have said something. But I didn't. As a child, you're a child and you're in your young mind, so it doesn't occur to you that you're being violated unless you're actually being touched or violated. But her wanting us to open up our towels like that, really, she was violating us. She really was. and we just didn't know, and something should have been done about it. Granny the Great says, "Hey, Legacy girl, I was listening to Shirley an old Strawberry Sunday trying to help the algorithm. Checked it for a minute, and here you are. Hey, girl. Hey, Granny the Great. How are you doing? Somebody sent me an email. Let me see if it's something that I need to look at now because I meant to ask that. Um, because I saw the email come across. But thank y'all for the super chats. Shout out to the Marvelous Moonlight mods. Let me see, did I miss anything? I don't think I missed anything. Where is the darn? Let me just go into my emails here instead of trying. Y'all, my phone is like on like 14% now. I forgot to charge it last night. Okay. Um, Oh, okay. Thank you, Ray Del Lewis. Okay, I'll talk to him and let him know. Um, so anyhow, I thank y'all for being here, listening to me, putting up with my foolishness on this here Strawberry Sunday. I am going to get out of here, probably go and take a nap and get back up and come back to tonight with some body cam. Now, the body cam tonight is, I will tell you, it's not going to be like it was last night. Last night we had a very serious body cam because y'all know how we like to cut up on the body cams. But this one was a very serious one, and I gave trigger warnings and stuff. So this one tonight is not going to be like that, but it will be kind of serious too. And then we'll do something fun. I'll either do a one that we could look at for fun, or I might just do some more. I'm gonna try to go and find the clowns because I know y'all was interested in the clowns for the Ring doorbell. So I might go and try to find those and do some more of those tonight. Who knows? You never know. But I will be back. Hey, Miss Mad About Music, we are getting ready to get on out of here. Allegedly, you said I scared you last night at the end. But wasn't that, you know what? That is a good learning tool, though. It is a very good learning tool. And it's going to make you, I bet you, the next time you are out at night, you're going to be a little bit more aware of your surroundings after seeing that. So, anyway, I'm going to get on out of here. Y'all have a good night. And I will see y'all later on. And by the way, where is that at? Where that dude at? Let me play that dude.
I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. I said, close them doors.
Yeah.